The struggles of walking backward. All right, let's talk about something ridiculous today. Walking backward. Now, walking forward. Easy. You've been doing it since you were a toddler. No one claps for you when you do it now. But trust me, there was a time when your forward walking skills were considered an Olympic-level achievement. But the second you try walking backward, chaos. Your legs move like they're buffering. Your arms start doing jazz hands for no reason. And at some point, your brain just goes, I didn't authorize this. But why? Why does moving in literally the opposite direction of something we've mastered feel like trying to use chopsticks for the first time? Your brain is not built for this. Walking forward is something your brain has spent decades perfecting. It's a well-oiled machine. Your eyes scan ahead. Your inner ear keeps you balanced, and your muscles carry you effortlessly through life. You don't even have to think about it. You just go. But the moment you try walking backward, your brain short-circuits. Suddenly, it's like your GPS is yelling, recalculating, but offering zero solutions. Your eyes, which normally provide your brain with a constant stream of movement data, are now completely useless. Your legs, which are used to taking instructions from the eyes, are standing there like, bah. So who's in charge now? And your inner ear, the thing responsible for balance, it's panicking in the background like, this is not in the manual. The reason walking forward is so smooth is because your brain predicts every step based on what it sees. But walking backward, that's 100% guesswork. And let me tell you, your brain is terrible at guessing. Your muscles are doing the wrong jobs. Now, you'd think walking backward would just be walking forward, but in reverse. Simple, right? Nope. Turns out, your muscles have one job, and when you switch it up, they protest like they're in a union strike. Normally, your quads push off, your calves stabilize, and your hamstrings gently ease you into your next step. It's teamwork, the system, a beautifully choreographed dance. But the second you go backward, that system collapses like a house of cards. Your hamstrings, which were just chilling, now have to pull you backward. Your quads, usually in charge of moving things forward, now have to catch your weight instead. And your calves, they're standing there like, yeah, we're gonna sit this one out. It's like trying to row a boat, but everyone's paddling in different directions, which is why walking backward feels clunky, unnatural, and borderline offensive to physics. Balance? Never heard of it. If you've ever seen someone try running backward, congratulations. You've witnessed gravity personally humbling the human being. Walking forward is easy because your weight shifts naturally from one foot to the other. But walking backward, your center of gravity is doing whatever it wants. Your stabilizing muscles, which usually just do small adjustments, now have to work overtime. And suddenly, every step feels like a high-stakes game of, will I fall? This is why, when you walk backward, you instinctively take tiny, awkward steps. It's like your body is saying, look, I don't trust you, so we're gonna take this slow. And let's be honest, you don't trust yourself either. Your eyes have officially quit. Walking forward, your eyes are in control. They scan the road, predict obstacles, and make sure you don't step on something you'll regret. Walking backward, your eyes are gone. They're not built to process behind-you information. So instead, your brain relies on spatial memory, which, unless you have the reflexes of Spider-Man, is not reliable at all. This is why, the second you start walking backward, your first instinct is to turn your head and look. It's your brain yelling, I need visuals. I can't work under these conditions. Some people have actually mastered this. Believe it or not, there have been people in history dedicated to walking backward. In 1931, a guy named Pliny L. Wingo walked 8,000 miles backward across the US and parts of Europe. He even invented glasses with side mirrors so he could see behind him, basically turning himself into a human backup camera. And in 1817, a guy named Darby Stevens walked 500 miles backward in England, which raises so many questions. Why? How? Was there literally nothing else to do in 1817? So yeah, people have done it, but the fact that we're still talking about them today should tell you just how impractical it is. But here's the plot twist. Walking backward is actually good for you. Turns out, backward walking is secretly a life hack. Studies show it improves balance, strengthens muscles, and even reduces knee pain because it shifts how pressure is applied to your joints. Athletes train by running backward because it forces stabilizing muscles to work harder, and physical therapists use it to help patients recover from injuries. So next time someone gives you a weird look for walking backward, just hit them with, "Actually, this is a scientifically backed fitness regimen. You wouldn't understand." So, why is walking backward so hard? Here's the simple answer. Your brain is confused. Your muscles are protesting. Your balance is fighting for its life. And your eyes, they abandoned you completely. It's like trying to drive a car, but the steering wheel is missing, the GPS is offline, and the brakes might or might not work. But hey, if you want to get better at it, just practice, preferably somewhere safe, not near stairs, traffic, or sharp objects. And if you learned something today, or at least got a solid mental image of yourself tripping over nothing, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. Or better yet, go outside and try walking backward for a bit. Just maybe get insurance first. See you in the next one.